Hello, good morning. You are on the Thai-Portuguese channel. This video is not for everyone, but only for those who understand that sometimes increased risk leads to higher returns. And if you prefer the most conservative approaches, you can safely skip this video. Today we are talking about distressed real estate. Why and why it is worth looking at. Today is knock day. This offer is for those who prefer to profit from crisis phenomena. The communications have already been partially installed. The bathroom is of a decent size, not super large, but adequate. Of course, I conducted an audit of the developer's company and specifically this project. Here we have the elevator shaft, the approach to the pool. Later, it will also be possible to enter, but the conditions will no longer be as favorable. I'll start with a story that began in 2019, right before COVID. A rather large developer at that time suddenly launched a small boutique project in Surin Sands. It was very different from the trendy Bangkok-style condominiums at the time, as well as from the developer's other projects. You could even say it was slightly controversial. And I like everything new and unusual, as well as small projects. That's why I was happy to make a video about it and even made a few sales. The link to the Surin Sands review is now on the screen, and I will also add it to the description. Go check it out if you haven't yet. On June 27th, 2024, we are entering the Surin Sands construction site. I am now standing in the place where there was literally a pool of water just a month ago. At the moment, the developer is installing a special pump that will pump water into a reservoir, and then this water will be used to irrigate the garden. Currently, there are two crews working here. One team is working on installing the pump, while the other is already handling the internal communications and finishing, as well as setting up the office in this building. Well, you can see the situation as of today. The walls are currently ready for rough finishing. The communications are already partially installed, and some are still being completed. Well, let's go upstairs. Here, it looks more like a construction site. The guys are just doing the rough finishing. They are laying the screed. See for yourself. Then COVID came and the market fell into despair and gloom. Sales of most projects, along with construction, came to a halt. Surin Sands was no exception. However, besides COVID, the developer faced a very unpleasant lawsuit over another high-profile project, the Peaks. The construction permit for the project at Katanoi, which was already 60% completed, was revoked, and the developer has fallen on hard times. In addition to the forced demolition of the Peaks, it was necessary to negotiate with all buyers to transfer their money to other projects of the developer. There were lawsuits and legal proceedings, some of which are still ongoing to this day. I even released an expose video about the Peaks, and at first, we had a falling out. But then we found common ground and became friends with the developer. As of early 2024, the developer has 3 unfinished projects under different legal entities: Ocean Suns, Oceana Surin, and Surin Sands. And yes, I also see some repetition in the names, but let's skip that rhetoric. There have also been changes in the composition of the founders. Out of the 3, only 1 remains, and with a clear position to complete all 3 projects even if delayed, but to fulfill their obligations and deliver finished apartments to buyers. The reason is simple. The developer wants to save their reputation and continue working on the island of Phuket. As of today, the situation is as follows. Ocean Suns is at least 2 years overdue, has received a loan, and is being urgently completed. In the coming months, it will be ready for inspections. So if you are looking for a new condo in the lagoon area at a reasonable price, it's not too late to check it out. But personally, I am more interested in Surin Sands, even despite the delay. Also about 2 years, because it is 500 meters to Surin Beach, a clear location, and predictable returns. We will also be happy to manage the apartments in this condo. We plan to create a rental pool in Surin Sands with a 75-25 split and quarterly payments. And for owners of premium and high-end apartments, we will offer individual management with monthly payments. We cautiously forecast a return of around 6 to 7% in the first year and over 8% by the 3rd year, but only if purchased at a special price. I can't discuss the special prices in this video. I'll just say that they are very attractive. All right, since we're here, I'm recording apartment number 26 for Alexei. As you enter, there's the kitchen. This is a studio apartment with access to its own terrace. Here's our terrace, and here is the view from the window. As of today, this is the current state. Every client would be pleased to know that their apartment is under construction and its current status right. Here we have the elevator shafts 1 and 2. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Well, it's everywhere. No surprises here. Look at the view from the 5th floor. Today is leg day. In the middle of a work day, you can always find time to rest. Construction is just like that. Current status as of today. The completion is delayed by 2 or 3 years, depending on how you count. Yeah? The building itself has the frame under the roof ready, and internal communications are being installed. Work is also ongoing on drainage and waterproofing in the parking area. Next in line is the installation of glazing throughout the building and interior finishing work. Then the facade, followed by furniture and inspection. The declared completion time by the developers, Basar, is 7-8 months, but considering the inspections, my personal forecast is summer 2025. This means that in the 2025 to 2026 season, we are already planning to generate income from them. Since prices in Surin Sands are very attractive right now, I see a good opportunity to make a profit. The project is clearly discounted, and personally, I believe in its potential both for rental and resale. You will be able to sell it for significantly more. The motivation is very simple. We see the property as potentially having high rental income due to the low entry cost and the possibility of reselling with a 20 to 30% profit in a year or two. It's worth considering the entrance. Now I want to tell you about the most luxurious one-bedroom apartment in this building. The coolest one, it is located on the 7th floor, 50 square meters, and has a 270-degree view in literally all directions. In this direction, we have Bang Tao Beach. In that direction towards the hills and the Panorama project. And in that direction, well, it's just mind-blowing. Imagine here we have the living area, a sofa, a TV over there, and then 2 more TVs on either side, with panoramic windows covering the entire wall. The bathroom is in a crane style. Right now there's just water standing here, so it's hard to film. Actually, it's a reasonably sized bathroom, not super large, but sufficient for a 1-bedroom. But that's not all. As they say, hold on before switching. I want to show you 2 more of the best apartments in this building. For example, this studio, besides the stunning sea view, it also has a proper shape and is smartly oriented towards the western side. Do you know how they managed to create a full-fledged 8th floor under the roof? They deepened the parking lot. Yes, they had some issues with drainage during the rain, but on the bright side, you get views from 2 floors instead of 1. I promise this is the last commercial break for today. So, this 2-bedroom apartment, the layout is now on the screen, partially faces the sea and partially faces Panora. Of course, I conducted an audit of the co-developer company and specifically this project. I assessed the risks. The land is registered to the company, no loans or mortgages, all permits are in order, about 65% of the 82 apartments have been sold, 55% of the 82 apartments are mine. I won't talk about the final numbers and the special price per square meter available to me and my clients, as well as the additional perks. If you are interested in joining me in this project, don't hesitate. Write to me on Telegram or WhatsApp. I will share some more valuable information and insights. Here we are on the 8th floor, where there will be a pool, restaurant, gym, and other amenities. And such a view. Awesome. So this is the approach to the pool. Here will be the deck, the stairs to the pool, and here is the restaurant bar, and a bit further the gym. On this side, we have Bang Tao Beach. You can see the sea, and over there is Surin Beach. And here, the view opens up to approximately 200 degrees, maybe even more. This offer is for those who prefer to profit from crisis phenomena rather than go with the flow and give the lion's share of their returns to the developer and agent. If you feel this applies to you and are interested in joining, write or call without delay, as the offer is limited. In this case, only 5 apartments are left at the special price. Understand me correctly, I am not trying to create urgency, but simply stating this fact. You can join later as well, but the conditions will not be as favorable. Please note, I am only looking for like-minded individuals, those who understand the risks and are willing to take them. I am also ready to discuss the risks in detail, but on an individual basis. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon or you'll definitely miss the next video. That's all I wanted to say for today. I will be happy to respond to your comments under the video and personally. See you in the next videos. Bye.